Skilled trade positions now start at $33.36 per hour with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or apply, go to continentaljobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Celebrate Thanksgiving this year with Venue Restaurant and Lounge and Venue at Home with our Thanksgiving to-go meal packages. Our packages include sliced turkey breasts and roasted gravy, herb stuffing, Yukon Gold mashed potatoes, a harvest salad, and more, with add-on options to upgrade your feast including smoked ham, prime rib, sides, appetizers, and desserts. You choose delivery right to your home or pick up at our Venue at Home storefront. Order today at holidaysbyvenue.net. That's holidaysbyvenue.net.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Gray Diesel and Equipment Services is hiring and seeking motivated applicants. Gray offers a second-to-none benefit package that includes health, dental, vision, 401k, paid vacation, and paid holidays. They offer great pay and tuition reimbursement or a tool purchase program for qualified candidates. It's a fun, friendly team with lots of variety and work assignments, so there's something for everybody. View and apply for their job openings today at grayusa.com or visit them in person just off I-80 and North 56th Street. Come be a part of the Gray difference.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Is your backyard ready for fun with friends and family this fall? GE Landscape Supply has pavers and boulders, which are a great accent for any landscaping project. And you can find them at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere, nearby or far away. Stop by at 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Go to gelandscapesupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Tanner's Bar and Grill, Vinny Kreekak, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Live from the heart of Lincoln, America, welcome to Ticket Weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome to Speed and Power on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Megan Walker, and joining me tonight, I have got Harrison on the board as usual, and we have got a very special guest. He's a former shortstop for the Huskers baseball team, and he has worked his way into the major leagues and now plays for the Houston Astros. The one and only Bryce Matthews.
How you doing?
I'm so happy to have you here. I've literally been waiting months for you to come on the show.
Here it is. It's time.
Finally. Quick shout out to Layton's Pub for always giving us the best food. Don gave us a little surprise for you, Harrison. So
I'm excited. On the bag for all those listening, it just said Harrison's Special Treats. I don't know what that is. I'm
Shout out to
curious
Don.
nonetheless.
Don
Don's
always
great.
does a great job.
Taylor was great as well.
Mhm.
Again, the Layton's Pub crew, definitely check it out. They got a great menu. Everything I've gotten on there has always been good. I got to get the pizza again. Was that you got the pizza, Bryce?
I got the pizza.
That's a good move. Their pizza is absolutely fantastic. What'd you get on there? Just pepperoni?
Nah, barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken? Nice. I don't know if I'm much for the barbecue chicken.
I love barbecue chicken.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, it's a good way to go. Have you had Layton's Pub before?
Never. So it'll be the
Never.
first time.
Ooh, it's gonna shock his world.
They really will. It's the die for. So again, definitely check it out, Lane's Pub. And again, thank them for sponsoring the show. They've been doing it. Has it been almost a year now? I feel like they've been sponsoring for quite a while.
It's been over a year. Yeah. Wow. Very lucky. Very blessed with Layton's Pub. I wouldn't want to have anyone else.
Absolutely.
Yes, but very love it. So Bryce, you're back in Nebraska. How does it feel to be back?
It's great just to be around the guys again, all my friends. Friends turned into family. Don't really miss the cold weather. It's a little chill right now, but it's dope for sure.
This is like perfect weather. I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Well, at home and when I was in Florida, it was like 80 degrees every day. So, I mean, you can't beat that.
That's crazy. So let's get into this a little bit. You had a spectacular career at Nebraska and were a first-round draft pick to the Houston Astros in July. What have you been up to since you were drafted?
Playing baseball, hanging out with my friends, my teammates, playing more golf, and playing a lot of video games because you got so much downtime.
What's your video game go-to?
It's been Fortnite now. The new map, the old map rather, came back out. So been playing that every day with Emmett and some of my other teammates. And then I'm a big Madden guy. I like playing Madden. Take me back to my football days.
Mm-hmm. So you were a quarterback in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Do you miss football at all?
Just the games. I didn't really like practice. The games were so fun. I've still like never really gotten an adrenaline rush like that again since I stopped playing.
Mm-hmm. So Madden, golf, and what was the other one you said?
Fortnite.
And Fortnite. Those are your pastimes. So what does a normal day look like for you?
So I'll probably wake up around 6:30, get ready, and then head to the field. Probably just kick it, talk mess to Coach Childress, or yeah, he's the one always chirping me in the morning now. And then I go get my lift in, and then I hit with Feakin, my roommate, and some of the other guys that are on the team now. And then ground balls, and then I'm done for the day. Get lunch, and I'm on the video games.
Dang, so that's like a pretty easy day for you. So it's
Easy
pretty
day.
like same thing every day.
Same thing every day. Been pretty much. It's just like I've been doing that my whole life.
Wow.
Was it surprising that your schedule, or were you expecting to be like a lot more busy than you are?
Nah.
Okay.
It's just like I'm not in school right now, so it's just like baseball is my only focus right now. So I mean, I can't complain with that.
You're just living the good life.
Oh, I am for sure.
Oh my goodness. So you lift. What are the specific things you guys try to hit?
It varies every day. It's pretty much cover the whole body. Well, today we had legs, so it was like front squat, and then it was terrible. So it was like you got to go 3 seconds down, and once you get to the bottom, you hold it for 3 seconds, and you just do that 6 times for like 4 sets. And it's just like my legs are still hurting.
Did any of the workouts surprise you when you got to the leagues?
Not really. It's kind of been the same stuff since college. We have a great strength and conditioning coach, Bryce here, Bryce Seco. He does a great job getting us ready for the games and just getting us stronger and ready to go.
That's amazing. Has your food or diet changed ever since college?
No, I wouldn't. I always eat like pretty clean. I'm a big dessert guy. I love like cookies and ice cream. That's like my go-to. So I'll dabble in that like almost every night. And it's kind of a bad habit. Even like my roommate Feek, like we eat chocolate chip cookies every night.
Every night?
Almost every night, yeah.
Do you make them or do you like go buy them?
Just get them in the pack and just put them in the oven.
Oh my gosh.
No, you're not lying though. I mean, cookies and ice cream. That's always gonna hit.
You can't beat it.
Absolutely. What about you? Where are you on the sweets? I don't think you've ever talked. You got a sweet tooth or not?
Not really. I eat really clean. Like tiramisu, that's probably my weakness.
That sounds so bougie.
Or like cheesecake. Cheesecake and
Cheesecake is
tiramisu.
fire.
Yes, cheesecake is so good.
I
How about
honestly don't know what tiramisu is. I'm blanking right now. Is that a cake?
like tiramisu? Like that's how I'd explain it.
Okay, because I'll have to look at a picture.
Pudding and a cake
Yeah.
and like chocolate. I don't know. Do you know what it is?
I do. Like I'm not much of a big fan. I never really order it. Like I'm just like I just get the basic stuff, the cheesecake or the ice cream sundae.
Oh yeah, ice cream sundae is a good day.
I'm a little kid when it comes to that stuff, so just like I keep it real simple.
After a game, you can have any sweet treat you want. It can't be cookies. What are you getting?
At home, me and my dad, we get this like key lime pie. It's fire. It's fire. Put in the freezer. It's cold. And it's delicious. Then you go to bed right after that, after you brush your teeth. But yeah, it's fire.
Oh my goodness. Do you have a pretty good like sleep schedule, would you say? Or are you up gaming all night?
No, not gaming all night. Not like I used to be. When I was in high school, it was bad. Like on the weekends, me and the guys, we'd be up to like 3 a.m. every night, just playing 2K, Madden, whatever. We used to play GTA a lot, doing heists and trying to get some money on GTA.
Oh my goodness.
But it's calmed down now. It's harder during the season because like our game's in late. So like I go to bed at like 1 a.m. every night. And so that was kind of hard once the season ended, getting my sleep schedule right. But it's pretty mellow.
That's nice. What's one thing that's changed about your routine since you've gotten to the league?
Not really much. It's kind of I keep it simple, keep it the same. Just like the only thing, honestly, I really wouldn't say anything has changed, to be honest.
You were just ready for this. You were born to do it.
Yeah, it's always been my dream since I was little. So I mean, I'm so blessed to be in the position I'm in. So I can't say.
When did you fall in love with baseball?
Probably when I was 3. Once my dad put the bat in my hands. We had a big metal bat because he used to like coach older kids, and I used to be swinging it around the house. Well, it used to be swinging me around. But it's just like it's the best part of my day every day. Like even if I have a terrible day at the field or whatnot, whatever's going on, it's my escape.
So when you're having those hard days and practice is just not going how you want it to go, what do you put in your head to just keep pushing you through?
Got to keep going. Honestly, I just think about my family. So much they've sacrificed and the things that they've done to get me to this position. And like I said, like I love the game, so it's just like it's always in me. I'm not gonna like waver from whatever happens. But you just got to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
At what point did you realize I might be able to go to the pros with this at your skill level?
In high school, when like a lot of major league scouts were coming to our practices and everything. This was when like COVID first happened, so that kind of shut down everything. And then once I got here, it was like a big realization, and just putting in work every day with the guys and being with Spencer and Max all the time, and just working with those guys, it just kind of like helped me realize it more.
You got a favorite moment? Just a favorite, whether a game or a certain play? Because I remember, I think it might have been Illinois to start the game off. It was you, and it might have been Cody up front.
Carey.
Yeah, Carey. 2 home runs right off the bat to open up the game. Was there any games in Nebraska that just really stick out to you as just like an absolute all-time moment?
Probably my sophomore year after coming back from my injury. I hit a home run to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th. I think that game, and then it was a lot of moments this year where I was just like, dang, I can't believe I did that. I mean, to hit 20 home runs and steal 20 bases, that's still mind blowing to me. Like the first person in Nebraska school history to do that. And I think maybe the second person in Big Ten history to do that.
Yeah,
so,
you think it's only 2?
Yeah, so that was crazy.
It was crazy for us to watch. I'll say that much.
Well, I couldn't believe what I was doing either. Like it was like I put the work in, and it was just so much fun being able to just go out there and play with the guys and have as much fun as we did.
Yeah, it seems like you guys had a lot of great team chemistry there. I noticed that you still play with Emmett.
Yeah,
on the sticks. What was that kind of chemistry like? Do you still keep in touch with a lot of those Husker players that you used to play with?
For sure. We still have our group chat, and we're always chirping each other and giving each other crap. And it's always good. Like we have like our alumni weekend this weekend, so I think a bunch of guys will be here, and like it's a lot of fun. It's truly a family. Like we know at any point in time you can call any one of us, whatever you're going through, like just to get through whatever you're going through. And it's a lot of fun and a lot of love.
Absolutely. Megan, you got anything to add on there before we maybe dive into a little bit of some of the biggest changes in the MLB?
I would say, why did you choose Nebraska?
It was the best place for me to compete and get better, and it was like the biggest stage for me to play on. And like I've always wanted to play on the biggest stage because I thought I was always good enough. and this is the best opportunity for me to compete and also just like grow as a man and as a person being away from home, being so far from home. So kind of get out of the house. Parents wanted me out of the house.
So you went all the way to Nebraska to get out of the house.
Yeah, it got real cold too.
What was that culture shock? That first winter, probably.
That first January, it was negative 36 and like 16 inches of snow. It was like a record. I was like, what did I get myself into?
Were you prepared for it, like driving in the snow?
No, not at all. Not even close, no.
What were you driving? Because that makes a big difference. That's what I see with a lot of kids that come from different states and they show up, they get that first snow and, they're driving a two-wheel drive truck and they just can't move.
Yeah. Well, at first, my freshman year, I didn't have a car. So, like, I was just riding with Max and Jack every day. And once I got my car, like, I have a Nissan Maxima. It was just like, how do I do this? Luckily, one of our teammates at the time, Tyler Palmer, he was giving me lessons when the snow came. So it was good.
Yeah, that always gets people. You can definitely tell when college comes into town. I'm sure you've noticed it at your point because you're South Dakota. You've dealt with the snow, but it feels like we get that first snow. I'm helping a lot of people out, trying to help them get through the roads. Yeah,
I'm surprised it hasn't snowed yet.
Yeah, we've been lucky, which kind of makes me laugh. Yeah, coming back up here thinking it's cold, and we got 55 degree on November 6th. All Nebraska, we're all ecstatic to even be this close. Typically, we're already pretty damn cold.
But when January hits, February, it's going to be a different animal.
Yeah, there's no chance. Yeah. And you always wake up and it's a bad day because you hear the wind howling against your window panes already.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. Have you made a snowman yet since you've been in Nebraska?
No, we just, I remember one time it was like just a bunch of piles of snow. And like we were just driving around. So happened to be at this Walmart and we're just jumping in a whole bunch of piles of snow and ice. It wasn't the best idea because it kind of hurt, but it was fun.
So what was the first time you saw snow? Were you always down in Florida?
No, so I was born in North Carolina. So
okay.
I lived there since I was 8. So we got a little bit of snow.
Okay.
But not this much when I got here. That was a different animal.
It was. I mean, even for me being from the state, that winter was insane. You couldn't take the residential roads in Lincoln.
Oh no.
Like you'd get stuck everywhere you went.
Yeah, we stayed inside.
Were you up here for that winter yet? I don't know if you would be.
What year was it?
2021. Right after COVID.
I wasn't here yet.
Okay. It was probably pretty bad in South Dakota. I think it was just a crossing
That's
sweep.
That's just normal for South Dakota. Like it's just, it's whatever. We're built different there. I don't think Bryce would survive.
No.
What weather would you take? Would you take South Dakota weather or Nebraska weather?
Nebraska's really windy and that affects like my practices a lot more. So I'd probably take South Dakota. Honestly.
That's surprising.
I know. I'm just built different.
I guess. South Dakota gets quite a bit colder though, I'd imagine.
Built different.
On average.
Get more gear.
Good point.
So, get some nice coats. We're very blessed in Nebraska with the gear they give us.
100%.
Yes.
No, it's going through Nebraska baseball. You got any favorite alternates that you guys ever thrown on? Because that's one thing. The Nebraska baseball jerseys are sweet. That is probably some of my favorite jerseys that UNL has to offer as a whole through all the programs.
I like wearing a black jersey.
Those are thick.
Those are clean.
Those are fun.
Do you guys get alternate jerseys or no? Never.
We get red and white. That's all we get.
It's supposed to be pretty hard to get alternates in a track meet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. We wanted like pink jerseys for like breast cancer awareness, but no, we didn't get that.
Do you guys ever get to kind of design your own jerseys?
Nope.
Bryce, was that everything with the baseball team? Not just all commissioned out.
Yeah, I would have had a say in it. That would have been dope.
So once you get to the league, do you get like a cool care package from Nebraska? Have they sent you some sick goodies yet?
I'm not in the league yet.
True.
But at some point I hope so.
Okay.
I mean, that'd be dope.
What are some of the perks that you've received so far?
I think I get like some discounts at some stores, like some clothing stores, but I think that's about it. I don't got to go to school anymore right now, so that's
the biggest
a perk.
Mm-hmm.
My days are done at 12 o'clock. I mean, then I get to do whatever I want after that. And then like I get to go to Florida for spring training and the weather's perfect. So I can't really complain at all.
Living the easy life. I wish that was me.
Yeah, well, you still got some time to go.
Yeah.
Maybe
are you on a 4-year program or are you going for
4-year? Yeah.
4-year. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And any chances of you sticking around for masters?
We'll see where life takes me. What did you major in?
Finance.
What were you? Or you just planning to go to the league?
I mean, that was always the first thought in my head.
Mm-hmm.
But mom said, "Oh, I got to get my degree."
Yeah.
So I made that promise to her, and I'm still come back and get it. But baseball is always like I knew it was what I was gonna do.
Was there any other sports that you thought you maybe dominated in as well? That you thought maybe I can go this route? Has it always just been baseball?
Well, I don't like to say it, but I was really good at football.
What position?
Quarterback.
Okay.
I could have played college football, but like I hated practice. And like when I was younger, me and my older cousin, we were like, we're gonna be the first athletes to play 3 major sports professional. Like I'd say it was baseball, football, and soccer. And we used to always say that. And like to be able to play professional baseball now it's crazy to see.
Did you have any favorite team growing up?
What sport?
Baseball.
I used to be a big like Red Sox fan, and then I'm a fan of the Braves, and because like that was the first baseball game I went to, and I still had like the Chipper Jones bobblehead.
Okay, nice.
Since, like he was in the minor leagues, but I'm an Astros fan now. So
yeah, that's what I said before in the past.
Yeah.
You said what sport though? You got an NFL team, NBA team as well?
Yeah, I'm a Saints fan. My whole family's from New Orleans. Kind of brutal right now for the.
It's all right. I'm a Bears fan.
Boys.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
But I like to watch basketball players instead of just like the teams. Whatever team LeBron's on, I kind of just.
So you're a Lakers fan right now, for sure.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like with the NBA. That's kind of fair, just for the sake that players move so frequently.
Yeah,
it's hard to be a fan of a team anymore.
100%.
Because you kind of got that with Kobe. Do you watch any basketball? Like, what's your sport? If Megan Walker is gonna actually turn on a sport, what do you turn on typically? Or is he just only track? You only work out for track and that's it?
Like I love watching a good football game, and like same with like basketball. I just don't really have teams. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I know a Lakers player, so that was like the only time I've ever watched like a game, but that's about it.
So you know a Lakers player?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't make you shout him out on there.
Okay, yeah, let's not do that. But no, I watched a game the other day, and that was about it. This was my first basketball game in a minute.
Okay, that's awesome. You said you've been watching more football. Can you like, what's your level of breaking down football? Obviously, every fan's going to talk like they know the whole game, but a lot of fans can give you the basic coverages, so don't feel like you don't know anything.
I know certain positions extremely well.
Okay,
that's
hey,
about.
that's
And like I can
most.
understand what's going on, but like just certain positions, ask me anything, I'll tell you what it is. But yeah. Do you watch football on the weekends, or just Fortnite and stuff?
No, I watch football.
Wasn't sure what your life was like.
I have like the TV right here with the football game because like a lot of my high school teammates like they play college football. Like one goes to Utah, like little league teammates too. Like one of my friends, he goes to Kentucky, Arkansas. So like all my friends are scattered over. So we'll watch all the games during the day whenever they play, and then go from there.
You watch Husker games?
Yeah.
Do you?
Sometimes.
Just went from yeah to sometimes.
That's all right. You got bigger things to worry about. That's understandable. But nonetheless, we got to go ahead and throw it to our first break here. This is Speed and Powered here with Megan Walker and former Nebraska baseball player Bryce Matthews in studio as well. We'll throw it to break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
I get it, slip it, cuff it, check it twice a day.
I get it, slip it, cuff it, check it in the morning and before dinner.
I get it, slip it, cuff it, check it, and share it with my doctor. Nearly 1 in 2 U.S. adults have high blood pressure. That's why it's important to self-monitor your blood pressure in 4 easy-to-remember steps. It starts with a monitor.
Now that I know my blood pressure numbers, I talked with my doctor. We're getting those numbers down.
Get it, slip it, cuff it, check it. Talk to doctor now and share it.
Be next to talk to your doctor about your blood pressure numbers. Get down with your blood pressure. Self-monitoring is power. Learn more at manageyourbp.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, the American Heart Association, and the American Medical Association, in partnership with the Office of Minority Health and Health Resources and Services Administration.
person and provide a better life for her. My family never stopped pushing for me to be better because they knew what I could become and who I could become as a person. My support team is amazing. The educational director, my sister, and even my 7-year-old daughter has just been more than the support that I could ask for. I've been given an opportunity, and I'm just thankful for it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
There's no better way to spark a child's imagination than to get lost in the adventure of a good book. I'm Jenny Benson, president of NSEA. Working together, parents and teachers can help every child succeed. You can help by reading to your child and let your child read to you. Encourage reading in your home and make it a priority. Make reading fun and a time that you and your child look forward to spending together.
Sponsored by the Nebraska State Education Association, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association on this station.
As an 18-year-old, I let my mistakes kind of take over my life. I was 0.5 credits away from completing high school, and I didn't do it.
10 years later, at age 28, Jackie finished her high school diploma.
When I found out that I was pregnant, I know that I had to do something for myself if I wanted to make her a better person and provide a better life for her. My family never stopped pushing for me to be better because they knew what I could become and who I could become as a person. My support team is amazing. The educational director, my sister, and even my 7-year-old daughter has just been more than the support that I could ask for. I've been given an opportunity, and I'm just thankful for it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Celebrate Thanksgiving this year with Venue Restaurant and Lounge and Venue at Home with our Thanksgiving to-go meal packages. Our packages include sliced turkey breasts and roasted gravy, herb stuffing, Yukon Gold mashed potatoes, a harvest salad, and more, with add-on options to upgrade your feast, including smoked ham, prime rib, sides, appetizers, and desserts. You choose delivery right to your home or pick up at our Venue at Home storefront. Order today at holidaysbyvenue.net. That's holidaysbyvenue.net.
I get it, slip it, cuff it, check it twice a day.
I get it, slip it, cuff it, check it in the morning and before dinner.
I get it, slip it, cuff it, check it, and share it with my doctor.
Nearly 1 in 2 U.S. adults have high blood pressure. That's why it's important to self-monitor your blood pressure in 4 easy-to-remember steps. It starts with a monitor.
Now that I know my blood pressure numbers, I talked with my doctor. We're getting those numbers down.
Get it, slip it, cuff it, check it. Talk to doctor now and share it.
Be next to talk to your doctor about your blood pressure numbers. Get down with your blood pressure. Self-monitoring is power. Learn more at manageyourbp.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, the American Heart Association, and the American Medical Association, in partnership with the Office of Minority Health and Health Resources and Services Administration.
So what's this new concept happening at 1040 O Street? There's 93.7 The Ticket, there's the Mill Coffee and Tea, and there's Grandma's Bake Shop and Beatrice Bakery? Well, yeah, it's all of those things. It's a place for the community to hang out, grab a drink and a bite, and just chill, or work, or meet, or chat, or whatever you want to do. 93.7 The Ticket, the Mill Coffee and Tea, Grandma's Bake Shop, and Beatrice Bakery, all together at 1040 O Street.
Back to The Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Speed and Power on 93.7 The Ticket. I am your host, Megan Walker, and joining me, we have got Harrison and former baseball star Bryce Matthews.
Stars, crazy.
You're definitely our little star we've got
tonight. I think that's fair to say.
There's
a lot of people, and obviously you're not the only one on that team, but that was an incredibly exciting team, and you were definitely a big part of it, nonetheless.
Yes, thank you for contributing to Nebraska.
I try.
Quick shout out to Layton's Pub for giving us good food. I can't wait to eat. I'm super hungry.
I'm excited. We over the break, I tried to figure out what the surprise was. I haven't discovered it yet. So I'm wondering if
Not
it's
yet.
a little kick to my food. We'll find out. It's going to be good, though. I trust them.
I trust them too.
with
Layton
everything.
always does a great job. But Bryce, I get nervous every right before I'm gonna race. I've gotten nervous ever since day one. Do you get nervous for your games?
Yeah, every single one. I used to get more nervous from like my football games in high school and then my baseball games, but now like I got a good like routine that I go to, and it's just like it kind of all starts with the music I listen to, and it kind of just mellows me out. But yeah, the first pitch after every game, like I'm a little jittery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten to the point where you like threw up because you were so nervous?
Oh no, never. But like sometimes, like not anymore. But I've gotten to a point like I feel like my heart was beating out of my chest, and like I don't want to ever go through that again. So like I kind of like have my routine and like work on my breathing and everything to it kind of gets that in check.
So your breathing and your music.
Mhm.
Do you do any like meditation at all or like visualization?
Sometimes like when I feel like I need it, kind of just have it in the back pocket. But like I just kind of go with the flow on game day. I'm just like chilling, just trying to be as relaxed as possible.
Mm-hmm.
What's that playlist look like? Your game day?
Game day, it's actually like my chill playlist. So I listen to like SZA. Who else is on there? Like old Drake, SZA.
Like I said, old Drake. You got to make sure to throw that on there.
Mhm. I listen to like Daniel Caesar, Rod Wave.
Okay.
J. Cole, and then like some Bruno Mars.
Okay, that's a pretty good mix.
Yeah.
Does Kid Cudi make that list?
I probably have one song in there from him.
Okay. I'm just a big
Love
Kid
Kid
Cudi.
Cudi,
Yeah,
don't
I gotta
you?
throw him out.
That's
Throw him out.
crazy.
Yeah.
At what point do you lock in for like your game? Is it the night before? Is it the day of?
I think it was just like the more I have like fun and I'm smiling, like that's the more locked in I am.
Mm-hmm.
But like I do think sometimes like when you start chirping me and I get like a little attitude, that's when I play my best. But like usually I'm just chilling, so like I feel like I'm always locked in. There's so many points in the game like where you could check out, like because there's so much downtime, like you go in a dugout. Because I feel like in a baseball game, if you're so locked in the whole time, you're just gonna like spaz out almost like.
And that's where maybe some of those errors come from. Just overthinking it, and anxious.
Mm-hmm. And like like when you're sitting on the bench when the team is like when you're hitting, like shoot, I'm joking all the time in the dugout. I'm cracking jokes. So I just try to stay cool and chill as possible, and just kind of let everybody feed off that.
What about you, Megan? What's your mindset? You go the chill route, or you try to amp yourself up?
I'm kind of usually in that mindset, like, don't talk to me. Like, you can talk to me afterwards. Usually the night before I get like locked in, I'm going to focus on my food. I'm going to focus on my like sleep, and then like meditation, visualization. But yeah, I'm really like, don't talk to me kind of stuff.
So if Bryce cracked a joke, you would not be having it.
I would probably just walk away, honestly. I don't feel like he has that good of jokes anyway. So I'd probably just be like, oh, that was embarrassing. Give us a joke.
I don't have any like jokes I can just spit off the top of my head. I'm just like, whatever I see, if something's happening, like the guys know, like I'm always cracking jokes. Like I'm always we're always talking about each other and cracking jokes during the game.
I don't believe it. I need to hear someone else tell me that Bryce is funny.
We can get Kyle Perry or Emmett.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of witnesses. A bunch of them.
I'm just curious because Kyle Perry, obviously I had a show here. What's it like with that man? Because he is a high energy human being, great guy.
If like basically he's just a big tall glass of C4 and he's like that all the time. I've never not seen him like without energy, and like a lot of people think it's fake energy, but it's not. Like that's just him. And he's always like ready to go. But that's the guy right there. He brings so much energy to the team, and he's a good guy to get behind.
Yeah, especially with his injuries. That's one thing I always respected him for. Like the amount of optimism and just dedication he always had. I mean, that's a person just injury after injury after injury. Just kept going back out there. And obviously we got him back for another year, which is super lucky to have him. But nonetheless, do you ever have to go through any injuries early on in your career that really just maybe had you worried for a little bit?
Yeah, when I was in high school, I got hurt lifting, and Shoot, I think the doctors like told my parents I wouldn't like play sports ever again.
What was the injury?
It was just like I almost like basically I almost like broke my back, to be honest.
Oh,
But
yeah,
it
that'll take you
wasn't.
out.
Yeah. So I couldn't run for like 10 weeks, and then just kept going.
What was going through your head in those 10 weeks?
Shoot, my parents didn't even tell me that part. So like it was just like I was doing my rehab every day and just trying to get back to play baseball. Just kind of had a point to prove.
Are you happy your parents left that information out? Do you think that helped you keep the optimism? Because I'd imagine that was the reasoning behind it.
Probably. I mean, I think it might have turned out the same either way.
Mhm.
Because I don't really need a lot of motivation. Like I just love the game so much that, and like I just want to be the best at it. So like I don't think anything was going to stop me from being able to do what I was going to do.
Is there anyone in the game of baseball that you really look up to?
My favorite player is Mookie Betts. He's just like really consistent. He's a really good athlete, like myself, and there's just like a lot of comparables that I see between the two of us. I watch literally almost everybody, and I try to take bits and pieces from their game. Ronald Acuna, he's really exciting. I like watching him play. Trey Turner, like I just like watching baseball. Like I could sit at home and just watch a baseball game on the TV.
I'm curious, what do you think the ratings were so down for the World Series this year? I was trying to figure it out if that's just because, you know, you got the Diamondbacks in there and they maybe not the biggest franchise.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, the format was different too, a little bit. I think, you know, some of the better teams with that bye, if that was preventable. But with the World Series, I'll first ask you this, you know, do you have any idea why the ratings were kind of tough this year to go by? Do you think it's just because you got the Diamondbacks in there?
Yeah, probably is like they haven't really been in the playoffs for forever. The young team, I think that was exciting for me to see like a very young team come in and do what they did and compete against like star-studded teams. And I think like it's not the Astros and the Dodgers in the World Series or the Red Sox and like the historic names playing. And like both of those franchises haven't been really good rather. And so like they revamped their whole rosters and everything to get to that point. That may have something to do with it.
Okay,
It was really exciting to me, so I don't know.
It was cool to watch for me just because I like seeing teams that haven't been there. But I do want to ask you about the playoff format because it didn't quite go the way you might have expected it with a lot of those teams getting the buys, kind of taking some losses early. It seems smart for those pitchers, but I do wonder as like the hitters, if that kind of time off makes it harder for them because a lot of those scores were the better team who had that buy just wasn't getting any runs at all. It looked like the hitters were out of sync. You know, do you think that format is just kind of a wacky case this year in the sense that some of those better teams lost early, or do you think, you know, maybe that bye is actually proving somewhat of a disadvantage?
I think it could go either way, to be honest. It just so happened to be the teams that didn't have the bye, like at the end of the season, well, except for the Rangers, they lost their last game, but the D-backs and like the Rangers, like once they got into it, they were hot. Like they were really hot. No, like, well, the Rangers, they were hitting the ball whole season. So I think I really don't pay attention to it. I think like the best team is gonna be playing at the last series of in the playoffs. So those are the best two teams, and they figured out how to get it done.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Megan, do you watch MLB? Is that one of your sports you're picking up?
That's not really one of my sports, but I find it interesting. Like I can watch a game.
Okay,
But that's about it.
Have you been to a Husker baseball game yet?
I feel so bad saying this, but I haven't. I really have. I should go to a game.
Yeah, I should too. Don't worry. Don't feel bad. I still haven't been to a Husker soccer game, and they'll definitely. I think that trying to figure out what day it is, but I know they'll be doing their selection for the big dance for the soccer tournament. They would lose in the Big Ten tournament after winning in the quarterfinals, but nonetheless, you still got the leading goal scorer of the country here in Nebraska, and I haven't been to a game yet. So
Really should get on that. Even I've been to a game.
yeah. What was your favorite event to go to outside? You know, obviously as a baseball player, were there any games, even if you know Icebox, Lincoln Stars, do you have any really fun just environments that you love to go to personally?
The volleyball games are lit.
Yeah,
they're lit. I think we obviously got the best team in the country. I think like I told my roommate,
It's facts. They're number one. So
yeah, 2 or 3 weeks ago, like I got them down for winning it, the whole thing. Like they just looked unstoppable, and they like their resilience in coming back against Rutgers Penn State.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Penn State.
Them being able to do that, like that's the test that they needed to like kind of every team and every year, every sport they go through like a challenge like that. So for them to figure it out at that point, I think they're going to be really good.
It was impressive because they're not a team that typically goes 2-5 sets.
Yeah.
And they're, starting 4 freshmen.
Mhm.
And then for them to fight, I think Penn State was, I want to say 6 at the time coming into that one. Only, just a few losses. And again, Nebraska's resiliency to just kind of battle back. It's definitely, that's another one where I've only been to one game where I definitely need to go to more. If you had to pick one game, Megan Walker, one atmosphere that you really need to go check out, which one are you going to?
That I need to go check out that I haven't been to. I'd probably say I want to go check out baseball. I want to see what it's all about.
It is an awesome atmosphere. What was your favorite home game, just as a whole? Because I want to say that I've been to some pretty big ones. The Michigan one was fun just because that was a doubleheader as well, because I think you had to play them back to back due to a rain delay. And I want to say the Big Ten Conference might have been on the line for that one.
Yeah, we won it like a week early my freshman year. That was like one of the most packed out games that we had, I think, ever.
It was definitely the most packed I've been.
Yeah.
It was an awesome atmosphere.
I think it was really cool when Alex Gordon, Shanko Mine, and Darren Erstad came back, and Alex Gordon gave us a speech before the game, and it turned us up. We went crazy that game, and that was a great atmosphere for sure.
Absolutely. We got to go ahead and throw it to our last break here. This is Speed and Power with Megan Walker. Bryce Matthews hopping in studio with us as well. We have one more segment on the other side. Again, if you want to join the show, 402-464-5685. We'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
Getting experience to jumpstart a meaningful career can be difficult, and education can cost a fortune. Luckily, AmeriCorps can be the solution. With AmeriCorps, you'll earn a stipend and education award while helping people. Plus, you'll gain professional skills and make connections to help you build your career. If you're ready to start a career you can be proud of, visit serve.nebraska.gov/service to find a program for you. Paid for by Serve Nebraska, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. That's doihaveprediabetes.org.
Wait, did they just say 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes? That's 33.33333% of adults. That means it could be me, my boss, or my boss's boss, or me, my favorite sister, or my other sister. That's 7 members of my 21-person romantic book club. Wait, the 1 in 3 could be me, my karaoke partner Carol, or my karaoke enemy Jeff. I'm going to take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them? By their clothes, their age, the way they speak? Would you notice a 16-year-old boy who got his first job,
not for extra spending money, but to help feed his little sisters?
Or a mother who's in between jobs and sometimes goes to bed hungry so her kids can have dinner? Or a 14-year-old girl who signs up to every after-school activity, not to make friends, but just to get something to eat? Or a retiree who fell ill and had to choose
between getting medicine or groceries.
I am the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. People you pass by every day but never knew were hungry. I am hungered in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America, 200 Food Banks Strong, and the Ad Council.
Whether it's playing on a sports team or creating art, it's important to encourage your kids to explore their interests. I'm Jenny Benson, president of the Nebraska State Education Association. Let your child know you believe in their passions. It can contribute to your child's focus and improve the quality of their schoolwork, too. So show that budding scientist some encouragement by helping them with an experiment, or play catch with your baseball enthusiast.
Sponsored by the Nebraska State Education Association, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Ashiro's work is never done. You care for the house, the kids, and our future. We're so grateful for all you do. Now it's time to care for yourself and save a little more for retirement. A free 3-minute online chat can give you the personalized tips you need to boost your retirement savings now. Visit aceyourretirement.org/Shiro today.
A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
School bus drivers, custodians, paraeducators, and the list goes on of all the education support professionals who help every school in Nebraska run smoothly. They ensure that our students have a safe ride to school, healthy meals, and a clean environment to learn. I'm Jenny Benson, president of the Nebraska State Education Association. Take a moment to say thank you to the support staff at your child's school.
Sponsored by the Nebraska State Education Association, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
So what's this new concept happening at 1040 O Street? There's 93.7 The Ticket, there's the Mill Coffee and Tea, and there's Grandma's Bake Shop and Beatrice Bakery? Well, yeah, it's all of those things. It's a place for the community to hang out, grab a drink and a bite, and just chill, or work, or meet, or chat, or whatever you want to do. 93.7 The Ticket, the Mill Coffee and Tea, Grandma's Bake Shop and Beatrice Bakery, all together at 1040 O Street.
This is how we do every day. We be grinding, and if you wanna come and text us,
If you love them enough to turn off your music and pretend like their music is your music,
This is Mommy's jam.
then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Let's play it again.
Check today at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Speed and Power on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Megan Walker, and I've got Harrison and Bryce Matthews with me. This is our last segment. Bryce just said something really cute. Is that he smiles the most on the baseball field? That just made my heart happy.
It's just it's my escape. It's like my peace. No matter what's going on, it's easy for me to be out there.
That's adorable. That's so adorable. It makes me
Talk to me like
smile.
I'm a 5-year-old.
Okay, this is my favorite part of the show. So this is I'm gonna ask you a question. You just gotta kind of give me a quick answer.
Okay.
Don't take forever to answer. Okay. First question we're gonna give you is giving you this billboard for everyone in the world to see. What are you putting on it?
Jesus.
You're putting a picture of Jesus, or it
Yeah.
just says Jesus?
Picture of Jesus.
Elaborate why.
He's like my Lord and Savior. He's he guides me through everything, and I wouldn't be here without him.
That was a good answer. Put it at the top.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a heartfelt.
That's a heartfelt.
Is it kind of
meaningful.
cool to see? I feel like more and more we're seeing a lot of these pro players kind of come out and talk about their religion.
100%.
Yeah, it's a nice little trend. All right, so I got you off your
No, you're
quick
good.
rapid fire.
Good for
segment.
you for speaking out about your religion. I feel like that's hard for certain
try,
people.
yeah.
Yes, kudos to you. Okay, second question. You're working out with anybody. Who do you want to work out with, dead or alive?
Leo Messi.
Leo Messi.
Yeah.
Why?
He's the goat of soccer. He's so good at soccer.
Is this a lift or a baseball practice?
Baseball? Oh no. I do a soccer workout with him.
You
see
do a
how
soccer
good he
workout with
is.
him?
Yeah.
See your soccer skills?
Not that good.
Not that good.
No, but I like soccer. I'll play FIFA.
Okay, there you go. Okay, you're being dropped off on an island.
Mm-hmm.
You get to take 3 items with you. What are you taking with you?
I'd say a pocket knife. Some flint. Start a fire. And probably my glasses or my contacts because I'm gonna need to be able to see.
That's a good one. Yeah, make sure way to grab those.
Yeah.
Otherwise you'd be in some serious trouble.
100%.
That was smart actually. That was very impressive.
Yeah, we've had a few technical ones, but smart to grab the contacts, making
Yeah.
sure that you're gonna be able to see what you're doing
100%.
at least.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. But good job. I'm very impressed. Okay, you're given a fridge. You get to keep 3 items in it for the rest of your life. You're eating these 3 items. What are they?
Milk, an apple, and steak.
Like raw steak or cooked steak?
Cooked. I'm not just gonna eat like.
Well,
raw
wait,
steak.
you can't use the stove?
Yeah, there's no stove. This is just a fridge you get.
Oh, well, how am I supposed to survive on that?
You got milk and an apple, baby.
Yeah.
I think this is a new wrinkle. I haven't heard this new
3
wrinkle.
items, or is it like a unlimited supply?
No, okay.
Unlimited, I think, right?
Unlimited, but like just the 3 items.
Okay. Milk, because I could find water. This is. I gotta have a fruit, so I'll take the apple, and then I'll take a cooked steak, whatever, unlimited cooked steak.
That's actually not a bad combination.
I've definitely heard worse.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right, next one. What is your pre-practice snack?
I eat everything, like whatever they got in in their fridge or the snacks. Like I'm eating goldfish. I'm eating the granola bars.
I feel like a little bit ago you told me that you had a clean, like you didn't eat bad things. Goldfish
not
is not the
bad.
best for you.
It's good for me. It's the snack that smells bad.
Oh my god! But you want an ad? Why don't you?
I like the Z bars, the iced oatmeal bars.
Mhm.
Those are fire.
What's your favorite post-workout snack?
That's almost dessert. Post workout. What time of the day? In the morning?
Let's say the morning. Can't be having dessert in the morning.
It just depends on how you feel. I'd say post workout. I just get a protein shake, a vanilla Gatorade protein shake, and call it a day.
That's not bad. You got some good taste, you.
Mm-hmm.
What is the best $100 you've ever spent?
Probably on the next pair of shoes I get or something.
That wasn't the
I don't
answer
know.
I was expecting.
$100.
Like, what's the best $100 you've ever spent?
Probably my first $100 I spent when I was younger. Like I used to I like sports and stuff. So
Mhm.
whenever it was like my birthday, I didn't want like any toys. I wanted a baseball glove. I wanted cleats. I wanted all that stuff. Like had to make sure like my drip on the field was good. So I'd say that probably like the first baseball glove I bought on my own.
What was the brand?
Wilson.
Nice. Okay.
I'm a Wilson guy.
There you go. Is there a specific quote you have that you live by or a verse?
Go with the wind.
Go
Like
with the wind.
just be free, do what you love, and have fun.
You definitely take that one to heart.
Yeah.
Based on just how you balled out in
100%.
Nebraska, the
100%.
presence you kind of walk around with.
Yeah. You got to be where your feet are.
Is that challenging for you, Megan? Can you go with the Breeze pretty well? Or are you someone who's got to have a schedule planned out?
No, I like to go with the flow.
Okay,
I, like
same
when I
out.
need to get stuff done, I'll like make a list. But no, I love to just like see what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
What did you say? Go with the wind?
Yeah. Wherever the wind takes me.
Do you like yoga?
Yeah, I do. I took a yoga class in the spring.
Wow, that's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you could teach it?
No. Because like, shoot, we have this at the end of the class. It's called like Shavasana,
Mhm.
and like you could almost fall asleep. And I used to fall
That's
asleep.
where you just
in-
lay down,
Yeah,
right?
I used to lay down and fall asleep, and I just be like, just go to Shavasana the whole time.
We had that in high school. I will say I do enjoy some yoga. And I forgot what it's called, but yeah, Shavasana.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Every
you hear
time.
that? It's a great feeling.
It's a great feeling to end the day off on.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever done hot yoga or like goat yoga?
Never goat yoga, hot yoga. Yes,
Hot yoga's a vibe.
What's the difference?
it's hot. You start sweating in there.
It's
as
like
soon as you
100
walk in
degrees.
Are they putting you through like a harder stretching routine too, or is it the same, just hot?
It just depends because like there's different types of things in the yoga. Like a lot of times you can work on breathing, a lot of times you work on stretching, and like sometimes like you could just work on meditation. So I'd say more with the hot yoga is like a lot of stretching.
Okay. Let's check that one out. We got like 1 more minute left here. Favorite book you've ever read?
Favorite book I ever read? What's it called? It's a football book with the Barber brothers, like Tiki and Rondé
Okay,
Barber.
yeah.
I used to love those books.
Oh, man,
They had
I'm
like
trying-
3 or 4 of them.
I'm trying to think of the title for that too. I'm blanking on it. Do you know what he's talking about?
No.
Okay. Next question. And this will be the last one. Unless you got any last ones rolling around in your head there.
Go for it.
Okay. Watching or walking by the TV, this movie's on. No matter what, whenever this movie's playing, you're gonna sit through and watch it to the end.
I got 3 or 4. So it's like Rush Hour 2, Bad Boys 2, Hidden Figures, and the equalizer.
That's a
good
great one.
selection.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's going to be it for us. Megan Walker, I'll have you break us down.
All right, this is Megan Walker. This is Harrison. And Bryce, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
A pleasure. But thank you guys for listening. Make sure to tune in next week.
Absolutely. Post game up next. Be sure to stick in for that one. We'll talk Nebraska basketball after their game versus Lindenwood. Don't go anywhere.